You are enough as you are. We live in a culture that tries to distract us from that and make us forget that. We live in a world where you're not enough if you don't make a certain amount of money. You live in a world that tells you you're not enough if you don't have a certain amount of followers on Instagram, if you're not getting the amount of likes that you want on a post. We've been brainwashed to think that our worth comes from these things. And that's just simply not true. Our culture glorifies the worst attributes of humanity: greed, lust, envy, jealousy, all these things. It's like they're promoted and almost like celebrated in the culture. But the truth is, you are enough. You don't need any of that stuff. That doesn't make your worth as a human being any more important than what it already is. Deep down, at the core of everybody, we're all the same. Even the most terrible people in the world, at the core of their existence is love, and at the core of our existence is love. Everybody's core is love. We all come from love. We've just forgotten because our culture is so bombarded with these terrible messages. But the good news is you don't have to buy into that. You don't have to follow the crowd and give into the brainwashing and conform to that way of being. That's where like a good spiritual practice comes in. Like, let's go this way. I found whenever I have a consistent practice in whatever spiritual modality I may be using, whether that's meditation, I'm doing that consistently, or just going for a walk in the woods, these things remind us of our humanness and that we're all the same, and that I'm not any better than anybody else. No one's better than me. We're all the same. And we all get caught up in this ego trap that if I make X amount of money, then I must be better than you, or I must be better than this person. And these are all lies. To me, it's like, are you a good person? I've never been impressed by money. I've never been impressed by fame. Never been impressed by any of those things, Maybe it's because I've never had money and I've never had fame, so maybe I'm ignorant to it, I don't know. But my experience, I've never been overly impressed by it. To me, it's like, are you a good person? What's your heart look like? How do you treat others? These are the important things. But culture has it set up to make you think that those things are secondary and those things aren't important. And that's why we're so lost as a society, it seems. Everyone's so confused. No one seems to be on the same page. Everyone hates each other. Everyone is scared of everything. And I don't think that's how we're supposed to be living, truthfully. We're supposed to have a connection with nature, with the earth, with God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. We're supposed to be connected to Source. But there's so much noise going on. People forget. And they start putting stock and value into things that aren't even important. Me personally, I used to meditate all the time, but somewhere along the line I kind of stopped doing it. But it's definitely something I need to get back into doing, because I feel like whenever I did that stuff, I felt more at peace, and I felt more calm and zen walking through life. I still am calm and zen walking through life, but I could be more so. And I don't know, like, meditation is just good. It's just good for your mind. It's good for your body. It's good for everything. So that's definitely something I need to work on, and something I'm gonna get back into doing. So yeah, my suggestion would be try and find something positive in your life, a positive routine, whether that's going to the gym or meditation or making music and art and all these things. Look, guys, there's a bunny. I don't know if you see. You see? Ooh. Cool. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a great weekend. Peace.